Hello, my name is Mary Ann Sladich Lance. I serve as a member of our Sponsors Council for Providence St. Joseph Health. Mother Joseph was born Esther Pariseau in 1823 in a little community called Laval, just outside of Montreal. Even as a small child, she exhibited tremendous gifts and talents. She was the third born of 12 children and learned both from her mother and her father what they had available to teach her. She learned everything to do and how to do it well in the household, and she learned how to handle tools and how to build from her father, who was a carpenter and a carriage builder. As a teenager, they realized that she needed even more education, and so they sent her to boarding school where she learned how to read and write and to figure or do accounting in a way that allowed her to develop those skills that were also part of her life. At the age of 20, she felt a deep call to join a newly formed religious community led by Emily Gamlin. And so on December 26, 1843, just the day after Christmas, Joseph Pariseau, her father, brought his daughter Esther, and he says to Emily Gamlin, "Madame Gamlin, I bring you my daughter Esther. She can do everything that you can imagine with a household, and she can do everything handling tools and building, even better than I can. She knows how to create a plan, and she knows how to supervise others. Someday, she will make a tremendous superior." Little did he know what he was predicting about his daughter Esther, who would eventually become known as Mother Joseph of the Sacred Heart. As Sister Joseph began her work as a Sister of Providence, she also learned a bit about healthcare, how to take care of the infirmed, and a bit about pharmacy. As a matter of fact, she was Emily Gamlin's companion and was with her when Emily Gamlin died. She felt a deep desire to be a missionary. And so when it became known that sisters were needed in the Pacific Northwest, wherever that might be, Sister Joseph volunteered. And she was sent with 4 others to the West Coast, to the territories of Washington, to the wild, wild West, as you can imagine. She relied deeply on the contributions of others to help. And we are familiar with many of the begging tours that she encountered. One story in particular, perhaps it's folklore, but we choose to believe that it's the truth, where Mother Joseph went into a mining camp one night and began begging among those very tired miners. The story goes that she reached out her hand to one of the miners and said, "Sir, would you contribute to our work?" And he spit in her hand. And so she just very gently took her hand back, wiped it on herself, and put her hand out again and said, "Sir, thank you. That was for me. Now would you contribute to our work?" And the story says that that night they received more contributions than on any other of their begging tours. Mother Joseph died at the age of 79 from complications of a brain tumor. We have her final words that she said to the sisters gathered around her. And I want to share those with you, knowing that we continue to respond to her request. "My dear sisters, allow me to recommend to you the care of the poor in our houses, as well as those without. Take good care of them. Have no fear. Assist them and receive them. Then you will have no regrets. Do not say, 'This does not concern me.' Let others see to them. My sisters, whatever concerns those who are poor is always our concern."